WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. Let's go straight to the Jersey Central Newsmaker hotline and welcome in New Jersey Devils, number 3, defenseman Ken Daneyko. Special ceremony happening tonight at Prudential Center to honor the former owner, Dr. John McMullen, first inductee into the team's Ring of Honor. And this is something real special for him. Ken, good morning. It's Bert Barron. Welcome back to WCTC. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Good morning, and thanks for having me on.
Anytime, my friend. Good to talk to you. This is a real special honor for Dr. McMullen. You want to talk about what the Ring of Honor is all about?
Yeah, well, the Devils, I think it's a great thing that they're starting a Ring of Honor, and it's only fitting, for the great history of this team and the championships over the years. And obviously, there's going to be a lot of great players and guys that the fans can share with along the way, the rich history of the team, and no better guy and no more fitting than the man that brought the New Jersey Devils from Colorado here and brought a professional hockey team to New Jersey is Dr. McMullen, and obviously a very special man, a humble man, and a guy that was very close with me, and always grateful for him, for everything he's done for the game of hockey, and certainly for myself and my family as well.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Dano, because even off the ice, you and Dr. McMullen had a real special relationship. It kind of got you through some tough times in your life and believed in you and stuck with you, and that's something I'm sure you'll always appreciate.
I'm forever indebted to the late Dr. McMullen. He was like a second father to me, and you just don't see that as much, I would think, from an owner standpoint in sports and a player relationship. And he took a liking to me at a young age. I was his first draft pick back in 1982 when he brought the team over, and he just was a caring man. And I'm certainly, yes, absolutely very grateful for him being there, not just for the support on the ice, but more importantly for off the ice. And he cared about your life. He cared about your family. He cared about when things aren't going very well, and it's well documented. I went through some tough times during my playing days, but there was no man more loyal than Dr. Mack, and I was one of those guys that I played hard and played with heart, and Dr. Mack never forgot that, and always, because of it, was an owner that was always going to be there for you.
Yeah. Ken Daneyko is our guest this morning on Jersey Central. Of course, number 3 of the Devils, a 3-time Stanley Cup champion. He'll be on hand tonight when Dr. John McMullen, the first owner of the Devils, will be named the initial inductee in the Devils Ring of Honor at the Prudential Center tonight. So get there early. The ceremony begins at 7:30. They're playing the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight, so get there and be part of this real special event. Back in the day, Ken, I can remember that, here's Dr. McMullen saying, I'm going to move a hockey team from the West where it's only us and the L.A. Kings. We own the entire western half of the U.S. I'm going to bring a team to the East Coast. I'm going to stick them in the backyard of an original 6 team. And you know what? 1 year and 1 player and 1 fan at a time, I'm going to make this a great organization. People thought he was crazy at the time.
Absolutely. And I remember well. And even when a couple years before his passing, I used to meet him loyally every Wednesday for lunch in West Orange at a place called Pal's Cabin at the time. And we joked about it and laughed. And I said, he was one of those guys that just had a vision, a belief, and everybody thought he was absolutely insane and paid all these territorial fees. And his friends told him, you're crazy, it's too much money as well. And he just had a dream, he had a belief to bring a hockey team to the state. And we were real bad. We were a dysfunctional group for a while. Well, certainly coming from Colorado, it was not a very good team, not a very good organization, and it took some years. We went through some lean years, and it made it awfully grateful for some of us players, Bruce Driver, myself, and Johnny Mack, who had been there 10 plus years to see it through and be able to win a Stanley Cup in 1995. And I know how special it was to Dr. Mack. He loved his team, he loved his Devils, and the smile on his face I can picture right now when he hoisted it over his head back in 95, and that was very special for us players as well. But and if you look how youth hockey in this state has grown since then because of him bringing the Devils here, It's gone from 6 rinks back when I came in the state in '82 to well over 60, 70 hockey rinks.
Wow.
So I think he's owed a debt of gratitude from a lot of parents and families that enjoy hockey and enjoy their kids playing. And a lot of that's because he brought a professional sports team, the Devils, to the state and really gained the interest of ice hockey. And I think that's another area that he was so instrumental in.
Yeah, you walk around that Prudential Center and you see all the high school hockey jerseys on display, and it's amazing. You're right, how many teams there are now and how the sport has grown. And it started with having a pro team playing right here in Jersey. So the man, he's a pioneer, Dan. He was a visionary.
For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
No, he really was. It brought interest to the state, and more kids started to play hockey. And who are they? And they had a home team to root for as far as the New Jersey Devils. And it took some time, and we wanted to make the state proud. I didn't know where New Jersey was when I was drafted here back when he brought the team in 1982 from Western Canada.
Wow.
It's well documented. I said it before. Well, I'm a transplant in Jersey and love this state, and we wear that logo with great pride. Sometimes it almost sounds corny, but when you've been here 34 years now, I have as a player or just involved in the organization, it means something to us. It meant something to Dr. Mack. It meant something to all the players. That when we put that jersey on, we're a Jersey team, not New York, not the Tri-State. We are New Jersey, and we're proud of that. And to bring 3 championships here and the rich history and the fans, I just think this Ring of Honor, that the new ownership, who I think have done a terrific job to carry on that legacy and bring what Dr. Mack meant to this state with pride tonight will be fantastic. And it's something that it's a great honor, and a great honor for his family, who are wonderful people as well.
Yeah, this will be a great night. And I really admire what you did, Dano. You know, the young guys, you're a core of a team, and it's amazing how many athletes think they have to go somewhere to win a championship. Well, let me go to this team because I think they have a better chance. But you guys said, you know what? Why don't we stay here and let's build the championship team here? And it's like you said, it's tough. You take your lumps along the way. But that 1995, you guys weren't even supposed to win a game against the Red Wings, and you swept them in the finals. It was remarkable.
We just had to believe we had such a character group of guys. We had our 20-year anniversary of that 95 team a couple of years ago. It was so here in Jersey, and what a special night that was, just to see all the guys. And it's like you hadn't left, and the players on that team had such heart and character. And you're right, we were heavily underdog. They were heavily favored, shall I say, the Detroit Red Wings, to win, to sweep them. And we had such a belief in our room, we couldn't believe that we were such underdogs. I know Jacques Lemaire at the time, our head coach, the great Jacques Lemaire, says to us, he lined up both teams because he was reading the paper and he put them all on the wall in a black marker, and with his French accent, he would go back and forth to certain players and he says, "Are you as good as this guy, Dano? Are you as good as this guy?" And he wanted to make sure we had a belief. It was a real good speech. You know, you hear these speeches over the years from coaches, and we kind of sat there and go, "Boy, we're not that far off this team. We might even be better than the Detroit Red Wings." When he put it that way, and he just wanted to make sure going in the series we weren't reading the press clippings that we had no shot, because half the battle is having a belief that you can get it done, and that's exactly what we did. And then you mentioned it was so gratifying for guys. We wanted to be part of the answer, not to go to another team. We went through those lean years where we were winning 15, 17 games just in a season, to being able to stick with it, and the Devils hanging on to some of us guys. We were grateful they didn't trade us, because that really does make it that much more gratifying when you go through, you take your lumps, and to win a Stanley Cup championship with the same organization you started with, especially for me, and staying with one team and winning a couple more times. I mean, I didn't want it any other way. I wanted to play here. They gave me my opportunity. I love the Devils, and thank God they stuck with me as well over the years.
Yeah, I can remember the first time you guys made the playoffs. You won that game on that Sunday night in Chicago. A friend of mine was actually unemployed. I made him ride his bicycle to the Ticketmaster the next morning, and I said, "Get me tickets for Game 3 against the Islanders, because I want to be there when the Devils play a home playoff game." And that was a great memory.
Love hearing those stories. That's fantastic. And the fans, and that's we're going to see some of those fans tonight at the arena that have been with us since day one and way back in the day, and certainly with the first Stanley Cup championship. And I think they're very grateful for Dr. Mullen. And he took some flack along the way. People thought he was nuts at times. There was no more humble guy, no more special man than Dr. Mullen, and the fans, the way he treated them as well. I think they're going to be very appreciative, to bring back fond memories in honoring him tonight.
Excellent. Well, congratulations to him, and I know you're going to be there tonight, Dano, you and some of your old teammates, and it's going to be a special
that's
time.
Great.
Yeah.
Lemieux, Richer, don't forget that. So there's a few tickets available, I think, left, but if fans are listening, we'd love them all at the game tonight.
Absolutely.
You get to see some of the great alumni of the past as well.
Good stuff. Ken Daneyko, great to speak to you again, sir, and always welcome here at WCTC. Have some fun tonight, and good luck the rest of the way, Dano, okay?
I really appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
Thanks, my man. Anytime. All right, Ken Daneyko, number 3 of the Devils, checking in this morning. And